And we're back with more psychology. Ooh, what they give me here. We're gonna get right back into this. This is how to cope with mental illness. It's one of the many, many, many delicious handouts we get at Phoenix House. It's wonderful. They're probably gonna make sure somebody steals this so they don't get all the negative press. And this is all we do all day, except for sit outside and smoke cigarettes. I like that part. So it's make sure we started with talk to people who overcome mental illness. You gotta talk to the people who overcame so you yourself can overcome. That's a good one. Number two, make sure you are receiving treatment. Unlike many physical ailments, a mental disorder will not get better with time, except for my leg. My leg's not gonna get better with time, they're not treating that. I have to wait till the 16th and suffer till then, but it's gonna be fine. I have a list of things that are wrong with me. Instead of Instead, any mental illness left untreated will become gradually worse and worse. Treatment comes in various forms, from medicinal treatment such as taking a course of drugs to something like counseling or weekly sessions with a psychologist. Normally, sufferers of a mental disorder will undergo a regime of a variety of treatments. They will receive medical treatments to reduce the severity of symptoms, and then receive mental treatment through counseling to help with the long-term recovery process. As with most disorders, the earlier the patient receives treatment, the more effective it will be in the long run. And the longer the mental illness is allowed to develop, the worse it will get. And it can go from a controllable mental illness to a ruiner of lives. Well, obviously, there's a bit of a scare tactic in there. They're trying to scare you into compliance. Don't want it to ruin my life. Better get help. Step number three. Let's get to step number three. It says take your time. I got Lupe Fiasco on in the background, so I'm not going to be paying much attention to this. And they take an hour to do this. When someone suffers with mental health issues, it can often seem like the right thing to do is jump back to normal life, regardless of your mental health concerns. This can work in very rare circumstances, but in most cases, this course of action can lead to a detrimental effect to the sufferer. There isn't a set amount of time that will cure mental disorder. Each patient's experience is unique to them, and therefore the time it will take to recover changes from one person to another. Anyone suffering from a mental health problem should take their time, do things at their own pace. Mental health issues are very delicate. Doing something too soon could have an extremely significant impact on the sufferer. So don't go back to normal life. Stay in our system. Stay, stay, stay. Before taking any large steps with mental disorder, you should always talk to professionals of people who experience, or with experience before going through with it. Something like going to the shops alone can seem like an easy step for someone in recovery, but the experience of someone else can prevent you from making a bad decision that can harm your own recovery. I'm letting you comment to yourself. And this is from England. They're forwardly progressive with their mental health. Finally, whilst a mental disorder can negatively affect someone's life, it can act as much as a gift as a curse. Many people have been extremely successful because of their supposed illness. People such as Kim Peek, who was the inspiration for the 1988 film Rain Man, who, whilst having a massively debilitating mental problem, had an extraordinary memory due to his mental disorder that made him a global star and an inspiration for many sufferers of mental illness. Yeah, it's like that, guys. We'll get to more of this tomorrow. I kind of want to rock out and listen to Seinfeld or watch some Seinfeld after I rock out, smoke some cigarettes. I got to take my medication at at 7:30. There's 5 minutes. Hip hop has saved my life. Now I think it will again. At least I hope hip hop will save my life again. So that's what I'm doing, for better or for worse. This is my life. The people are nice enough, but I guess only time will tell. Hopefully nobody murders me. I'm always worried about that. Maybe that's an irrational fear of mine. I guess we'll find out coming up on Pandora's Box, or the story of my life. And you know, if I don't come back for an extensive amount of time, my global viewers, you'll know it's because I've been horribly murdered. Welcome to my box. So I'll talk later. Peace. I got the Facebook, like the Facebook pose going. Is that new Kanye West? Yeah, it's new Kanye. I'm gonna go and listen to this. They got all sorts of new music on Pandora. They got the classic music. They have fusions of Rage Against the Machine. The guy from Rage did a fusion with another artist. Um, Zach LaRocca did something with the guy from, what the hell is it? Rise Against, I want to say. I just read it too, and I can't even remember. Well, my memory's shot. So moving to Arizona, the timetable's clicking. I got to tell the people at this house so they can help me prepare and get some shorts. I'm gonna wait till I get shorts from Paul to tell him, because he won't want to pay for them. Or maybe he will. Maybe he'll help me get some shorts and stuff. You know, and some nice clothes, so I don't have to waste my money on it when I get there. And I can spend it on, essentials like food, and rent. So welcome to my box. See you guys later.